mandala drawing, we will need a pencil, a rounder, a black gel or a ball pen, a scale, an eraser, and one black sketch pen. You can use an A4 size sheet. You can use any blank sheet. Now let's begin. First of all, I want you all to outline your sheets. So let's go ahead and draw the outline. We are outlining our sheet only to know where do we have to stop drawing our circles or to emphasize our mandala drawing more effectively. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to fold the sheet into half. Vertically half, and you're going to do the same horizontally, so horizontally half. Don't worry, take your time. There you go. And where your lines meet, I want you to draw a point like I have. Now we're going to use a rounder. You're going to measure exactly 1 centimeter. Place your rounder on the dot that you have drawn and draw your first innermost circle. Once you've done that, now you keep increasing your circle as and how you want with a definite length. You can choose any amount of spacing, do not worry, and you will understand why I said do not worry. So just keep drawing circles at there you go. So I started off with 1 centimeter and I continued increasing the length, something like this. Now you don't have to follow the exact length as and how you like it. You can keep increasing your width. It should look something like this. For some of us, might have made a hole due to the pressure that we put while we use a rounder. So what I'm going to ask you all to do is, don't place your rounder exactly in the hole, because then your circle is going to go haywire. What you're going to do is you're going to make a small dot or a small point just after the hole that's been created, and then you can start. To draw mandala drawing, you need to know some basic shapes, something that I'm going to teach you. The basic shapes of mandala. Now these are called petals and these are called small petals. So to draw a line, make small petals over them. The next is a long petal, so you draw a line. Do this on a rough sheet. You can use the back side of your mandala drawing. These are long petals, so you have them longer. Next we have drop petal, which is a drop. So you draw a drop, then you draw an inside drop, and then you fill in the inside. So these are drop petals. The next one is a pointed petal. So you draw a line and you draw a pointed petal. The next is a line. So you have a plain line and then you draw a small line, long, small, long, small, long, small. The next one is a dot and a circle. So it's a line, you have a dot, and then you have a circle. A triangle. So you draw a mountain triangle and then you put dots in between. On a line, you just continue drawing dots on them. And the last one is a spiral. So you start and you go spiraling around. After we've got these basic shapes of mandala, let's move on to different shapes that we can actually use. So here you have a long petal. Over that you have a small petal, and then you have a dot and a line. The next is pointy petals. In between you fill in a triangle and you fill your triangle, and then you draw a leaf-like structure. Similarly with this, these are mountain triangles that we learned as basic steps. Triangle inside, another mountain triangle, and then you fill in the smallest, a dot, straight line, a dot, straight line, a dot, straight line. Before we start, I want you to divide the circle into 4 equal halves. Draw light lines, do not press your pencil and draw, because that's going to leave marks, and we do not want these lines to be permanent. We just want them so that we can follow while we draw. The innermost, you're going to draw a very small. So now we're going to use the first basic shape that we learned, the small petal. After you draw your small petal, I want you to darken the next outermost circle. Now what we're going to do is we're going to fill in the gap between the small petal and the outer circle. It's going to take a little while, but do not worry, this is going to look amazing once you finish. Our first innermost circle that we have completed are lines. So what you're going to do is start with a bigger line. Now we're done with 2 circles. Moving on to your third circle, what I want you to draw is pointed petals. The pointed petals are more like a sunflower. After you draw your pointed petal, draw an inner pointed petal now. Darken the next outer circle. There you go. The mountain triangles and fill in. Remember, you have to draw your mountain triangles in between 2 pointed petals. So go on and complete this circle. So you draw a long petal. And now you draw a drop petal. There you go. And inside the drop petal, you're going to draw a dot and a straight line. A dot and a straight line. After you're done with this, darken the next outer circle and fill the gaps between the petal and the outer circle. You're done with your next circle as well. Now after you fill in the gaps between these petals, the next circle we're going to first outline it. After we're done outlining, the next that we're going to do is we're going to use our spiral. A spiral shape. After done with the spiral shape, the next shape that we are going to use is our first different shapes of mandala. So this is the shape that we're going to use on our next circle. So I want you to darken the next outer circle. And now we're going to draw long petals, and over them we're going to draw small petals. So first draw your long petals. After drawing your long petals, go ahead and draw your small petals. After you're done with that, you draw a circle on the next in between the two and a line. So I want you to draw a circle between your petals and draw a line. So as you know, we've just used are different shapes and drawn this mandala, go ahead, use your own creativity, use your own shapes and complete your mandala drawing. So I'm going to draw inner petals as well. I'm going to put smaller dots and I'm going to shade the gap between the two. So I'm going to fill the gap between. Make sure when you're doing this, don't leave any gaps, otherwise your mandala drawing is going to look incomplete. So try and cover all the gaps. Do not worry about your strokes and the way you're going to, what I mean to say is do not worry about scribbling. You can go ahead and scribble. So we finally finished filling our gaps. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a dot. So how you do it is one dot and two below it, and then you get all of them down together. So either you can put a dot, get it down like this, make a therefore sign, and then connect all the dots to the bottom. There you go. The last outermost, you're going to draw the pointed petals. After drawing the pointed petals, trace its outer border. So if you can see, we've forgotten to darken this outermost circles, so we're going to darken. After we do that, we're going to fill our long petals with leaf-like structure. So you draw 1, 2, 3. You draw 3 drop petals. 1, 2, 3. And between your petals, you draw circles. You can use any design, you can use any shape and finish your mandala. So I am done with one pie, that is 1/4 of my drawing. Don't worry if it is going to be very time consuming or you're tired. You can leave your drawing halfway and keep continuing it as and when you want. You can also divide your circle into 8 parts. So once you divide it into 8 parts, you're going to focus on 1/8 and only finish 1/8 at a time. So you don't get bored and you can use your own imagination and finish mandala. I'm going to go ahead and finish my mandala drawing and you'll know how it looks after I finish it. But I'm going to show you a small glimpse of only the part that we finished. So this is how it's going to look. I hope every one of you have got the different shapes and you're going to make beautiful drawings. So go creative, use your own shapes, your own imagination, your own artistic hands, and I'm going to go finish mine. So as I finish off my drawing and give my final touches to my mandala art, I want to tell you what mandala actually is and the meaning of mandala. It comes from a Sanskrit word called circle. Even though it may have features like squares or triangles, a mandala has a concentric nature. Mandala offer balancing visual elements, symbolizing unity and harmony, and it also helps us concentrate. I am sure and I want you all to complete your mandala drawings. You feel like an artist, like you can see. Here we are, done with our mandala. So I really hope all of you all have drawn, not the entire drawing, at least a part of it. It's going to be a little tedious, it's going to be a little time consuming. Try different shapes that we have discussed, try different designs. And for those of you who use Instagram, please go, after you finishing your drawing, please go and tag St. Joseph PYC. I'm really looking forward to see you guys doing your drawing.